All right, everyone, let's go over a bell work. Hi, my name is Miss Giorgi. I'm a 7 through 12 math teacher here at Harding, but this year I specifically am teaching geometry and algebra 2. What you're about to see is how I do my bell work. I start my class every day with bell work, and you're going to see me give the students some time to work on that problem, and then we go through and explain it and go over it together. Sometimes I take over and I explain most of it, but I also let the kids jump in as well and answer questions that they know, and that way they're working together and they have time individually to get that problem done. Today we're working on a dilation activity. This is day 2 of dilation, so now we're going to do a project with it. The students are going to start by writing down either their first or last name on a coordinate plane, so an X and Y axis, and then I'm going to give them a scale factor, so they're either going to make their name bigger or smaller. So they have to choose 3 points from each letter of their name, and they're going to show me how they did their dilations. All right, everyone, let's go over a bell work. So we want to start by finding the rule for 180 degrees counterclockwise. So we're starting with a point on a coordinate plane, it's XY. After we rotate it 180 degrees counterclockwise, what will that turn into?
Please excuse interruption. Would the following students please come to the office? Izzy Wood, Kevin Castellano, Cheyenne Goetner, Chase Ansel. Thank you.
Okay, so now you need to do that transformation to all of our points. So let's start with the point -2, 2. So I take that point and I rotate it 180 degrees counterclockwise. What is it going to turn into? What do you think, Trey? 2, -2. So what do you do to -2, 2 to change it to this? Got rid of the negative sign or added a negative sign, okay? So what this really means right here is we're changing the sign, okay? So if it's negative, it's going to be positive. If it's positive, it's going to become negative. Right? Next we have 5, -4. What is that going to turn into? What do you think, DJ? Positive 4, -5. So for this one, do we have to switch the order at all? No. So we're going to keep it the same order. We're just changing the signs. All right. Last point. We have 6, 8. So 6, 8 turns into what? -6, -8. Sweet. It was difficult? Okay. So today we're going to keep going with dilation. We're not going to be learning anything new with dilation, so we're going to do this fun, creative activity today. So let me explain it to you. Okay, so today we're going to be doing name dilation. So you can choose your first name, your last name, your middle name. I don't care. Just one of your names. You can do your nickname as well, as long as it's school appropriate. You are going to write your first or last name on a coordinate plane. So I'm going to be handing out some graph paper in a little bit. You're going to have to make a coordinate plane. So what I mean by coordinate plane, you're going to have an x-axis or a y-axis. You can choose to do it horizontally or vertically, up to you. Okay? After that, you are going to write your name out. You can choose where you want it. You can have it up here, down here. You can have it anywhere on the axis. Okay? Then you're going to, well actually, before you write your name, you're going to come up and choose a card from me. This is going to represent your scale factor. Okay? So you're going to grab a scale factor. Ooh, I have k is equal to 3/4. Then I'm going to come over here on my coordinate plane, and I'm going to write out my name. Since we have to do this with points, you're probably going to want your name to be like all straight lines. So normally with my name, see how I have curves? What you're going to see is on my project, I made it all straight lines. I made it all straight lines. So then it looks a little bit nicer on the axes. Okay? Then you're going to choose at least 3 coordinates from your original name. So this is before I do the dilation. You're going to give me those points. And then you're going to transform them. Give me those. Yeah, point to me anywhere. And How many points do you need from each letter? 3. 3 points from each letter. Yep. 3 points from each letter. Okay. No, we're not 3 throughout. My scale factor here was 1/2. So did my name get bigger or smaller? Smaller. I was multiplying everything by 1/2. So it started big as pink and it went smaller to the green. Okay. This is why I'm giving you your scale factor before you plot it the first time, because then you can choose easier numbers to work with. So, for example, if you get k is equal to 2/3, you're going to want a number that's divisible by 3, so then it just stays like whole numbers. If it becomes fractions or decimals, that's perfectly fine. You can do that, but you can play around with where you place your name so that it comes out to be nicer numbers. Okay? So that is what we're doing today. I'm going to put the directions up on the board. You should be done with it by the end of class today, and you're just going to turn it in. Okay?
That's all we're doing then?
That's all we're doing today.
Okay, then.